Hi, everybody. Hope you had a good day. Here's an update on this Monday. Had some fun talking about the Super Bowl yesterday. If your team didn't win, believe me, I've been there. It's no fun. I'm enjoying the moment that my team did win, but hope that we are all still friends, as the saying goes. Hey, I want to start by talking about this Canadian air mass that's going to be dropping down across the country. We're going to be feeding off of it. There are some changes, and quite frankly, some moderating, warmer changes to the scenario that I talked about yesterday. So yesterday, this is one of the graphics that I showed you. This cold Canadian air spilling down, and the fact that once we got into Friday overnight into Saturday, there was this Portland Valley snow chance or wintry mix of precipitation in the morning Saturday that if we got something would melt during the days we warmed into the 40s and so it went on. Okay, so with that said, let me take you through the scenario that I am talking about. And I've chosen to use a map that I've had some complaints on in the past, and I get it. There's a lot of data on this and it's tough to see. So I've kind of highlighted the areas that I want you to look at, but I really think this tells the story the best. This is the American GFS model that comes out from NOAA, that is one of the holy grails that forecasters look at. And for those of you that are like, well, Rod, why aren't you showing us the European? Let me tell you, my eyeball test says that the European, more than not, has not performed as well this winter as the American GFS. There have been some exceptions, but overall, I feel like putting all of your eggs in the European basket has done you no favors this winter. So, with that said, here we go. This is Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So we've had some spotty showers out there today. By the way, it was 56, 5-6 in Portland today. My forecast high was 52. Another day where we just keep going higher than what at least my forecast numbers of man. We had a trace of moisture. The rain chance ends tonight. Will be dry tomorrow, and then we start off with some rain coming in Wednesday. And this is why we're going to be getting rain Wednesday. This is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. See this low? So here's Portland. If you look carefully at the brown outline, you can see the California coast right here. Here's Portland. Here's the Canadian. Follow my mouse. Here's the Canadian border right here across Montana and the Dakotas. And then you can see Lake Michigan. There's the Great Lakes. Okay, so lots going on. I get it. Here's that low, and these wind barbs show you the wind is coming in from the Pacific, from the southwest, and breezy 20-25 knots at 5,000 feet, with this low throwing moisture inland. So this is developing rain on Wednesday that will be fairly steady, I think, Wednesday overnight into Thursday morning. Now, the other part of the map I want you to look at, all these colored areas, this is the Canadian air mass being outlined for you. So this is cold air with the rain snow line right here where you see the blue colors across the eastern US. So that's rain snow line cutting down across parts of eastern Kentucky and into Tennessee. We're not really feeding off of this cold air yet on Wednesday, but we are getting some rain from the specific system coming in. And we'll show you the rain amounts coming up here in just a second. This is one day forward. This is Thursday at 4 p.m. The rain that we had Wednesday developing during the day, Wednesday night, Thursday morning, kind of decreases Thursday afternoon. You can see what was a low up in here. If you follow my mouse or my cursor, has kind of dissolved. We still have the southwesterly flow trying to throw warm moisture our direction, but it's starting to break up. And in fact, we'll go to a dry Friday. Here's that Canadian air mass. Now the rain snow line drops down into northern Missouri and into St. Louis. But if you look at, here's the southwest 30, 40 mile per hour winds whipping into the coast at 5,000 feet, right? Here is not much wind flow. Now, I think we will be picking up an east wind flow developing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but it's not going to be overwhelmingly throwing as much cold air in as I thought. In fact, the core of the cold air holds more to the east than what it was showing yesterday. But don't misunderstand me. I still think we're going to get some breezy west winds setting up, which is in fact from this Canadian air mass Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But so far, there's nothing really cold. We've got the rain developing Wednesday into Thursday. That ends. We have a dry Friday. And then here's the bewitching hour, if you will. This is Saturday at 4 in the morning. This is what I was talking about. Now, notice the colors of this Canadian air mass. Now, the Canadian air mass, it's rolling, right? Now it's dropped all the way south through the state of Missouri. I've got it covered up a little bit, but here's the rain snow line all the way into southern Arkansas. But again, this cold air is mainly east of the Rocky Mountains. Now we're feeding an east wind. If you look at these wind arrows, this is a light wind, but look how the wind direction is from the east, right? And it's going to be gustier than what this is showing us. So this is what I was talking about. The cold Canadian air drops down, not really over us, but to the east. We feed an east wind flow in. Model dew point Saturday morning was still some moisture being thrown inland from the Pacific. The model dew points Saturday morning are down to 30. But this is a bit of a warmer scenario with not as much cold air advection as I was thinking from the east winds. So right now it makes the most sense to me that valley temperatures would hold in the mid 30s, maybe upper 30s. If that's the case, we just have some rain showers Saturday morning. Decent chance of some light snow in the gorge Saturday morning. And with the dew points being driven down to 30, if we get more moisture being thrown inland, here's that southwesterly flow being thrown at us from the Pacific. If we get more moisture than I'm thinking, it's at least still something to watch that maybe we are closer to freezing Saturday morning, some wintry precipitation. If we are, we still warm up in the 40s and it's no big deal moving forward. So anyway, I hope all of that made a little bit of sense. That's what I wanted to get through there. Let's talk about now what's coming up next. And this is going to be that future radar product from the same model we just showed, the GFS model. So this would be rain in green down here coming in. This is Wednesday morning at 4 a.m. So all the model data says that we're dry Tuesday night. We're dry Wednesday when you wake up, unless you live down here. Here's Roseburg, and here's some early morning rain starting to move into Newport and Eugene. But this is, let's see here. This is 10 o'clock in the morning. Now we've got some rain Wednesday starting to move up into Salem through Tillamook. And this may be sped up. It certainly looks to me like we have rain in Portland by the noon hour Wednesday. A dry start, rain chances get going. And then once this rain moves in, I think this shows some breaks, but I think it's overall pretty steady. Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Again, this shows some breaks, but this probably doesn't pick up light as precip rate. So I think it's pretty steady. Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, Thursday morning. And then we go into the day Thursday. This is 4 p.m. And the rain's going to start to break up somewhat, and the rain precip rates will start to break up a little bit. And I had some of you, let me back this up, talking about, hey, we want more Seattle weather. So this is going into Thursday morning. A little bit of rain up into the Puget Sound in Seattle, but again, you can tell that the heaviest rain amounts with this one are certainly from the Southwest Washington area down to the south. Okay, so how much rain are we talking? Well, same weather model. This shows, wow, pretty good soak. This shows 64 100ths in Portland. It does show there's a quarter of an inch up and down the I-5 corridor, about a quarter of an inch to 3/10 of an inch of rain up into Seattle. It shows heavy rain amounts hitting the southwestern Oregon coast. Look at this, 3 inches of rain down in southwestern Oregon along the coast. Wow. Shows about 1.5 inches of rain in the Florence area, 3/4 of an inch in Tillamook, about 1/2 of an inch in Astoria, and again, over 1/2 of an inch in Portland and all these blue areas down through Salem. When I looked at this without looking at the weather models, it looked to me like, well, maybe we're definitely going to get 1/4 to 3/10, and maybe we'll get over 1/2 of an inch of rain. And this shows maybe we get over 1/2 of an inch of rain. And decent measurable precipitation statewide, for that matter, as you can see. All right. This is going to focus just on Cascade snow primarily, of what comes in developing Wednesday, mainly Wednesday afternoon, third of the day, Thursday. This shows that we have hope. This bright area up and down the Cascades, there's 14 inches, there's 10. So this gives us the hope for maybe picking up an inch of snow, not an inch, pardon me, a foot. Gives us hope of picking up a foot of snow up around Mount Hood and the Cascades in general, which would add to what's been a decreasing snowpack lately. So let's hope this comes true and we get a good solid foot of snow in the Cascades. I will tell you the National Weather Service right here on this map, it's a little small, but you can see it, has issued a winter storm watch. This develops starting Wednesday night, Thursday, for what I just showed you, the potential that we get upwards of a foot of snow. And the snow levels are going to be at least 4,000 feet to maybe a little bit lower, 3,500 feet. So it could be some decent snow at Government Camp there as well. So we'll keep an eye on all of that. Here's what the current situation is up on the mountain. This is courtesy of Hillcrest Sports Shop. Great spot to get clothing, to purchase or to rent your boards and your skis. They're just off of the 26th there in Gresham. Been there a long time. Good people. Anyway, 27 degrees at Timberline right now. They've had some sun breaks. You can see right there, Skibo's 30, Meadows is 33. Government camp's wet. It's been above freezing, 34. All the passes I just want to show you are in good shape. Cabbage Hill, snow on the ground out in 84 in the blues, but in pretty good shape. Siskiyou Summit, all dry, really, really good shape. And then let's look at that forecast for Wednesday. Temperatures only around freezing, so that's a snow level around 4,000 feet. Heavy snow developing Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, Thursday. That's that winter storm watch, hoping for a foot of snow. And then Friday, I think in reality today, that becomes partly cloudy, some flurries. And then we've got some snow picking back up on Saturday, that system I talked to you. This will be light, much smaller snow amounts. And the snow level could be higher than 4,000 feet. You see the temperature there Friday at 36 degrees. All right, where are we at right now? Well, let's go up to Seattle, 46 currently. Talked about Wednesdays. See, this shows a slight chance of rain. Now, the modeling shows there are eventually some showers late Wednesday and a Thursday. Remember, it showed there was a potential to maybe get a quarter of an inch up that way. Temperatures in the 40s. Friday's dry, same as Portland. And then some showers chances pick up. It's a south flow with a weakening front that gives us some shower chances on Saturday and Sunday. And that south flow, you can see, pushes Seattle all the way up into the 50s. So that'd be good news. Well, maybe not good news, but certainly comfortable, right? All right, here's Ben. How about Wednesday? Rain, snow mix, temperature 44, showers picking up. Likely moisture in Central Oregon. That's going to be snow Wednesday overnight and a Thursday morning, but then warming above 40 degrees on Thursday. And then temperatures in the 40s for daytime highs with showers potentially this weekend. You know, over in Central Oregon, there's a front on Saturday that gives Portland an increasing shower chance. I think at least Saturday night, Portland will get some rain. But the front never really pushes fully inland. So based on that, I think it's actually fairly likely that Bend stays dry this weekend. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Here's Portland 7-day. Beautiful day coming up tomorrow. I do believe that if the clouds break tonight enough with light winds, that there will be some areas at least get down near freezing. So frost absolutely possible in the morning. I think it's going to be a beautiful day, mostly sunny, 54 light winds. Wednesday's dry when we start. Rain develops probably into Portland by the noon hour. We looked at that. Maybe a half of an inch of rain or more Wednesday night into Thursday, especially through Thursday morning. Gusty east winds start to pick up in the gorge Wednesday. Then they're blowing 15 to 40 miles per hour on Thursday. East winds will stay with us direction-wise into the weekend, but they'll calm down somewhat on Friday, perhaps pick back up on Saturday and Sunday. Friday's a nice dry day. Rain showers on Saturday. Don't cancel your plans. That's a front that might produce rain, mostly coast and coast range. So I'm telling you, it's possible that we don't get much rain Saturday. I think we will get some showers Saturday night, and then a shower chance with some sun breaks on Sunday, and then some showers to start next week, but nothing big. Okay. You'll notice this is a much more moderate forecast than the one I shared with you yesterday based on the track of that Canadian high that we talked about. All right, I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. Thanks for subscribing. I urge you to do so if I can talk. For my YouTube channel, my weather site's portlandweather.com right here, and I'll talk to you soon.